Yo guys, I'm back again, another episode, and this time is defenders. So the top 5 defenders that I wanna see in FIFA 21. Obviously I've done already a few, so I've done the top 5 that I wanna see, and then I've done obviously the top 5 strikers, and I've done top 5 midfielders. So it has to be done. Obviously we're gonna do defenders. When I look through defenders, there's plenty, like there's actually incredible amount of players that we could have chose, or I could have chose, but I decided for the 5. I'll tell you my reasons behind them, and then if you like it, obviously as usual, smash the like button, leave the comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already, and next episode will be goalkeepers, and from there on hopefully we get a bit more updates from FIFA 21, so EA Sports and all that, so we get to review and stuff. So let me know what would you like to see afterwards once this series finish. But as I said, there'll be 5. It's debatable, right? Like you could just consider any player really, but yeah, my 5 is quite straightforward. I think a lot of them played. I'm not gonna actually tell you. So, right, let's start with number 1. He's my boy. He used to play for Chelsea. So, I do have to say, I wanna see Terry in a game, right? John Terry. Not only he played so many years for Chelsea, obviously he was in England squad. He was half like of many defenses, whether it was Chelsea's or England. So I would love to see Terry. Would I use him? Potentially. Depends what his stats would look like. If his pace was really low, like potentially he would be unusable. But I think it would be just nice to have another English defender that is really good. Like Rio is there, Sol Campbell is there. Why can't John Terry get it? So I think John Terry does deserve one, and hopefully he gets it. As it'll be just nice to see another face in Icons. Another one. So the second one would have to be another Premier League player, right? You thinking who? Vidic, Nemanja Vidic. So the guy, oh mate, I can't tell you enough how much I hated him. Obviously whenever Chelsea faced United, I hated because he was so good. Like he was such a strong defender to go past or anything like that. So he has to be there, right? Like they bought him for bargains. I'm pretty sure like they bought for like 7 mil. Let me know down below if that's correct. But the Serbians are quite strong as it is, and he was just incredible at defense. So yeah, Vidic has to be. So John Terry and Vidic so far has to be in my top 5. Also, you might see a gameplay obviously in the background, so it's slightly different thing to the last episode. So this time the background is I'm competing in FIFA Cup for work, so I work technically for BT. So there is a cup at the moment going on, so you'll get to see some goals and stuff like that. So I believe that was round 3 or game 3, and there's essentially 8 rounds, and then you'll get to like progress and it goes further on. So that's game 3, I believe. There's game 4 on the next episode. So on the goalkeepers you'll see game 4, and then it depends what you want to guys see afterwards. I might do game 5, 6 and 7 and 8, whatever, in the next episode. So let me know if you like that, if you like to see some gameplay as well in the background, because obviously you don't want to see my face all the time, right? And these players don't pop up too often anyway, so yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll let you know. Another player, another defender. So this guy, whenever I think of any strong defenders, obviously I'm named 2 really good defenders, right? But we have to mention a Brazilian, right? Like you can't not mention Brazilian, right? So it would be Cafu. The guy, once again, like when I think of all AC Milan team, for example, right, straight away I think of him. There's so many, like the players that he played with, like it was just so insane. Like obviously he didn't play with the worst of clubs as well, so like he played in one of the best clubs, but Cafu is just incredible. Like, I think he totally deserves it. You know, I'm pretty sure, unless the stats have changed it, he was the most capped player for Brazil as well. So that's incredible, you know, and it's purely because how good he is. I think like Thiago Silva, like eventually could be something like that, but Cafu was just an incredible player. So he does have to take number 3. Number 4 is a bit different, right? So number 4 is the player, unfortunately, out of my generation. But even my dad, for example, like he was talking about how amazing the guy was back then, you know. So it would have to be I'm pretty saying his first name is Franz, but it's Beckenbauer. And I know Beckenbauer was in FIFA Icons before, but he does have to retain it. He has to make the return because he was just insane defender from what I know. You know, like his leadership and his like elegance on a pitch, like apparently it was just insane. So he does have to return to FIFA. Would it change the game? Potentially. Like when you think at defenders, who's incredible defender from Icons? Obviously Rio was overpowered and stuff like that, but with the new update, so EA dropped a trailer a few days back about how defenders will jump in ball, like if they in a 60-yard box. So like Van Dijk, for example, they showed. I think Beckenbauer would do that as well. And when you think at any other icon apart from Rio, like I can't really think like of too many. Obviously you got like Blanc, you got Desai, you got Coman, but I don't know, some like not many people use them. They still went to like Varane's, Ramos's, you know, and stuff like that. So it'll be really interesting. Let me know if you'd like to see that. And then the last one, right? So number 5, it would have to be. Could you guess it though? You probably won't be. So Thuram, and it's not Marcus Thuram, it's Lilian Thuram, the French beast. Like I would like. The thing is, with the number 5, right? There's quite a few that I could have selected. But I'm not gonna mention them just in case you wanna mention them down in the comments. That'd be really interesting to see what other players you think of. But Lilian Thuram, nearly said Brazilian beast, the French beast, and once again the French had so many incredible players. But the reason for me to choose him is he's the most capped French player, or French defender I should say, or French player I think in general actually. So yeah, let me know if obviously if I'm incorrect on any of these stats, let me know down below. But these 5 would be mine. So John Terry, Nemanja Vidic, you got Cafu, you got Franz Beckenbauer, and Lilian Thuram. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know first of all, how excited are you for FIFA 21, and are you planning which edition are you planning to do? So at least if you've seen it by now, you'll get to hear this comment. So let me know down below in the comments, which one are you planning to buy? Are you just going for the standard? Are you going for the middle or the best one? Let me know. And obviously if you are buying one of the better ones, don't forget about EA Access. EA Access obviously saves you 10%, so you know every little counts on us. So, and you get obviously 10 hours early, so you know the style of grind is almost there. We got just under 2 months left, so you know, get ready, save some money, and yeah, we'll come back with another episode soon. Peace out.